They're 6.5 pounds, undressed. They're ready to go. Oh my goodness. That's like the fattest chicken I've ever seen. Look at him waddle. I don't know if I'm ever going to do this again. Just for the fact that this is just breaking my heart. Bella, don't. It'll get in there itself. You're not the hurt. Bella is a herding Pomeranian. Yeah, you get the chicken and bring it back in the coop. And Naples is blind and doesn't know what's going on. You right, Snapes? Yeah, my Snapes. What's going on? Oh. It's my boys. Parker and George. Hey, Margie? We named one of them Margie, but oh, look how precious. She's sitting up there. Don't want to bother her. That's a Cochin and a Red Star. Bourbon red turkeys. It's a giant black. Blue silky Bantam. Another blue silky. Cornish X rock. For dinner. Red Star. I don't know where I've got. Oh, here we go. My Rhode Island red. One of them is over here. She is. Sweetheart. Pretty girls. And black stars, and that's a black star. And it's so cute. It's supposed to be a blue silky, but it's a black silky. It's alright. Scaredy bears. The black stars are the friendliest birds we have. Somebody's doing something. Hi, sweetheart. What are you picking at me? Hello. They like it when I pick the little weeds off the grass and feed them. It's alright, sweetie. This is my hired help. Look at this waddle. It's like almost... I did exactly as the instructions said on the box. These guys really did live a life of Riley on my property. If these birds had been born at Tyson Farms hatchery, they would have suffered a horrible life. They wouldn't have even known what it was to ever experience all of this. These birds have had full run of my entire property, which is huge. It's just one side of my house. I have 2 acres. Okay. They have a custom chicken coop, school bell, all right, there's a water feeder. There's another one of my Cornish X rocks, and believe it or not, custom mini blinds. Here's my nesting boxes. One day soon I will have chickens laying eggs. That's the whole point of this. Well, we have to wait 6 months before Forget that. And here's their roosting areas. They're not going up there yet, but they will, because chickens like to get very high off the ground. And that's actually about 4 feet, I guess. Yeah, it's about 4 feet. They got a fan constantly on for them. They used to have heat. Of course, they don't need that anymore. Got fly strips hanging for the flies that they don't manage to eat. There's the snapes. Storage area for all the feed. It's actually kind of expensive. We buy shavings, and the feed is about $15 a bag. It's not. Anyone considering doing their own chickens at home like this, you have to add it into consideration, everything. I would say we have about $3,500 into the chicken coop. You don't have to go this crazy. You don't have to. I mean, we even give them sort of like a beach feel theme, and they really enjoy sitting under that umbrella. We just wanted to give them the best life that any chicken could ever have, compared to what the horrible factory farms are doing. I refuse to eat anything from a factory farm ever again. This is my personal protest against the slaughter of chickens. They're just running and having a great time. Have you ever looked at a video and seen the horrendous conditions of a factory farm, where those chickens have their ends of their beaks cut off and they're crammed into tiny little cages just to be the layers? And then birds like this one, the meat bird, they're force fed, so they grow. This bird is 2 months old now. They would cut that in half, force feed them, grow them up where their legs are splayed and they can't walk at all. As you can see, my birds are very big and heavy, but they can walk on those legs. And they've managed to make themselves around this yard, and they get to peck at the ground, and they dust bath themselves, and they're having a real chicken life. God did give us these animals to consume, and I thank you for that, and we will slaughter these animals in a kind and humane way, as painlessly as possible and as quickly as possible. And we will thank each bird before we end its life. You may think to yourself, how can you do that? But how can you go into the grocery store every single time you go and just randomly select a package of chicken wings, breast, thighs, or a whole chicken for your oven, and not think about where it came from? It didn't come from a place like this. I can guarantee you it didn't have a custom chicken coop with mini blinds. It was in a dark building that never saw sunlight in its entire life. It was force-fed, and it was grabbed by its legs and strung up on a conveyor belt where its throat is slit, hopefully, quickly. Sometimes the throat doesn't get slit, and the bird is still half alive as it's plunged into the hot water so they can remove the feathers. So think about that next time you decide to pick up a package of chicken wings. Think about that. Think about having your own home-ranged chickens on your property. You don't need a lot of room. You don't need 2 acres. You don't have to spend the kind of money that I did. I just wanted to make this really cool for them. It's kind of just, it was always a dream of ours to do it. But stop buying factory farm chicken, and stop buying factory farm eggs, and start thinking about the animal and how it suffered so you can enjoy eating it. Just please think about it. And by the way, these turkeys, that we're not eating them. These turkeys are pets. They're here to protect this flock from red-tailed hawks. And it's been very successful so far, and they're still babies. They've got a long way to go before they're finished growing. So they've been very lucky, these two, to not end up in a roasting pan for Christmas dinner. But come on, I like to eat chicken. I tried being a vegan once, and it didn't work out. I didn't feel well. I did it for 8 months. But I tried. I felt horrible. I didn't want to start eating chicken. And then I tried buying from, the stores, but they're so expensive in there. And it's still, I didn't really trust. It says, organically raised. I didn't trust it. I trust this because I know what I'm doing here. These birds have had the best life they could ever have imagined. Thank you for watching this video. If you can't go vegan, at least buy chicks. And I bought all of these birds from McMurray Hatchery. They all came healthy, inoculated from diseases. And they've all thrived. We did lose one bird because it got a splayed leg and a broken foot. And it died, and we did bury it in the yard. But other than that, with this entire flock of 26 birds, we've done very, very well. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.